What's up, guys? It is your boy RCA here. Now, I wanted to make this video to make a couple of announcements and then go over an issue that's been going on. Checking on my clothes. By the way, if it looks like I got out of the shower, that would be the case, because I found out after yesterday, apparently, I guess, got into some conflict with red bugs, and red bugs are some mean, nasty little critters that will manage to bite the heck out of your foot, as well as some of your leg, and if they get far enough, to the waist. So, just got done taking a shower, just in case there were any extras of them, and then, yeah, so clothes are being washed to try to remove any more red bugs, but other than that, still got a few bites from them as a result. So I want to announce these things in the order that they've been put in the text chat, because that's with the title, because that's where I want to go at for this. So first things first, doesn't mean I'm going to stop addressing New Testament issues and general issues concerning Christians or responses, but I do want to stick to a topic that I think not a lot of people cover as much these days, and I want to be the one person that can dedicate their life to that study on YouTube to provide answers in an apologist format. And so as a result, I mean, ever since I got this, I've been taking that issue more serious to try to get into the Old Testament a bit better and a bit more. So along with that, trying to get other books to go over those subjects as well. So expect the future, there are going to be more videos on that, and I've already been announced on Twitter that the one video is going to be on the story of Jephthah. Well, I don't know why the video would be frozen. If anyone can confirm if it's been frozen or not, let me know. Then I'll restart. Yeah, apparently it's just her. Okay. So, yeah. So concerning this, it's going to be one of the books I study into Old Testament, and I'm going to be going over Jephthah and the sacrifice of the daughter issue. So that will be where we're going, and you know, hope with good luck that the channel goes well with that. Now, concerning one thing where I'm sure a lot of people have clicked on it is the whole G-Man drama. Now, there had been drama that has been going on. I, of course, don't try to put my head in it, though, unfortunately for some people, including the Holy Speckle, that whenever I try to get away from it, then all of a sudden I get thrown the accusation or treated as if somehow I did a bad thing by not trying to help join a group. Sorry about that. I thought I heard something. It was a crack. Either it was a crack or something. Oh well. Hopefully it wasn't a cockroach. That would be even worse. Anyways, concerning where was I? Yes. The whole G-Man drama has been nothing but you know, problem with the fact that ever since he had lost his job, he has started dedicating more of his time, however, to going after people and being G-Man at this point. So whenever he went to you know, make his response and his rants and all that, first of all, before I continue with this, as much as I could have easily seen the downfall that would occur, I do not endorse, nor was I happy to hear that the dude lost his job. As far as from what I've gathered from the information that's been going around. A man by the name of Gary Ridgway, who did contact me at one point. And there is the haunted sink of the trailer park. The fellow contacted me at one point trying to ask for something. I forgot what it was because I was in a hangout and he wanted the link to go in there. I refused to give him that. But if it was indeed this guy, you know, I don't condone that, and rather, in fact, I condemn it, and I hope this man is ashamed of himself for having to have for called up there. So that aside, G-Man started doing his whole rants, his whole things and he started doc dropping other people as a result. And not even really he did issue an apology, but it was, as far as from what I've heard, also kind of half-hearted into it by throwing in like, I'm sorry, but at the same time you deserved it type of stuff. And so then recently the issue was that apparently he lied about not about losing his job and then asked and all that. Apparently I looked into it. I agreed that, you know, I thought that was wrong, and I thought, you know, that he lied about losing his job. And I ended up telling another brother about it, and he was convinced. But at the same time, then we were both given evidence that showed that G-Man had lost his job, but he also got it back. So at that point, it shows that, you know, he wasn't, that he was, so he got kicked out of the job, and then he was able to get hired back at that point from what it did. And he made a video about this where he's talking about good news announcement or something like that. And so, okay. Now, the only thing that I still thought was fishy was the whole donation thing and the emphasis that was put on it, but G-Man didn't lie about losing his job. He lost it, and then he was able to get it back, which is, for some places, not an uncommon thing. I work at a place that, unfortunately, does that kind of thing, where it doesn't actually look professional, but there are times where, you know, you have desperations in employment, maybe, or that the manager or the owner is that kind to, even if the person had just been fired, will be willing to give somebody multiple chances as it takes for that person to continue to redeem themselves. So, yeah. As far as the whole G-Man drama, that's as much as I'm going to get into it. I don't, as far as from what I'm hearing, other people, they're trying to move on. And I would advise everyone else to do the same thing and try not to bring the guy's name up further. Because, I mean, like I said, like, it seems that people had tried to use it as a means of, like, a topic to discuss most of the times. And whenever some people would try to ask or, like, inform me or say, hey, we're going to do a group chat or hangout that's going to be discussing this, we want you involved. And if I usually reject, sometimes it's met with, okay, that's fine, but then other times it's met with sort of a, almost acts like if I'm supporting the acts of the individual or the guy himself. And so, yeah. Anyways, you're gonna be dealing away from that at that point. Then, gonna be a new segment that's been done. You already probably have seen some of the videos already. The Ask RCA highlights, which are going to be to help fill in with the fact that I have work and other things that are gonna keep me occupied while I do the research and make scripts to make original content. Using the animated face and all that stuff. While I do that, to work on new video ideas, what was the proof of rehire? You can go check out his video where he explains that whole situation, where he's talking about the good news announcement on his Marked by God channel. I went to take a look at it for myself because at first I didn't believe it until I actually decided to look at it for myself. So yeah, the Ask Reformed Christian Apologist highlights are going to be used and made. Yeah, that's not proof. Okay, well, then you have a very weird definition of what proof is, I guess. Okay. So, concerning that, the Ask RCA highlights are going to be done to help fill in time while I work on new videos in the meantime with the scripts and the research and the process. So, that being said, that's all I wanted to make an announcement for. I'm going to try to see if I have time to shave and then get the clothes that are probably covered in red bugs, see if I can get them in the dryer and then get this whole thing over with. So, but yeah, until then, this has been RC Apologist. Take care.